We help you decode the complexities of love and relationships with real, relatable advice. Ever wondered if a woman is secretly checking you out? Here's the thing. Women are often subtle, and the signs they give when they're interested can be easy to miss if you don't know what to look for. But trust us, the clues are there, and they're more obvious than you think. Welcome to my channel, Philosophy of Stoicism. In this video, we're diving deep into the secret signals women use when they're drawn to you, but don't want to make it too obvious. We'll break down the behaviors, decode the psychology behind them, and give you actionable insights to make sure you never miss a moment of opportunity. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll have the tools to recognize the subtle signs of attraction that most men overlook. And who knows, you might even realize that someone's been checking you out all along. Let's get started. Have you ever wondered why women often rely on subtle signals to show their interest? It's not just random behavior. It's deeply rooted in societal norms and psychology. For generations, women have been taught to appear reserved when it comes to expressing attraction. Society often encourages them to let men make the first move, framing subtlety as both desirable and appropriate. This cultural conditioning means that many women use non-verbal cues or indirect actions to gauge interest before revealing their feelings more openly. But there's more to it than just societal expectations. Psychology plays a major role. Subtle flirting, such as glances, body language, or small gestures, allows women to communicate interest while maintaining a level of safety and control. It's a way of testing the waters, inviting a response without overtly putting themselves in a vulnerable position. Understanding these cues is crucial, not just for spotting interest, but also for building better communication and confidence in relationships. When you can read between the lines and pick up on these signals, you show emotional intelligence, a trait that women find undeniably attractive. Plus, it creates a space for genuine connection where both people feel seen and understood. Recognizing these signals is a game changer. It's not about reading minds, it's about paying attention to what's being communicated without words. Trust us, once you learn to identify these subtle hints, you'll navigate relationships with a whole new level of clarity and confidence. The top 10 signs she's secretly checking you out. 1. Frequent glances. One of the clearest signs a woman is secretly checking you out is repeated eye contact. If you catch her glancing at you multiple times in a short period, it's no coincidence she's likely observing you and hoping to catch your attention without making it too obvious. For example, imagine you're at a cafe and every time you look up, you find her quickly turning her gaze away, that flicker of nervousness or a soft smile when your eyes meet. That's her way of testing the waters. Women often use their eyes to communicate interest, so pay attention to these subtle yet powerful cues. 2. Body orientation. The way she positions her body can reveal more than her words ever will. If she angles herself toward you, even when she's talking to someone else, it's a subconscious sign of attraction. Picture this: you're at a party and she's chatting with her friends, her feet are pointed in your direction, or her shoulders are slightly turned toward you. This is her body's way of signaling interest, even when she's not directly interacting with you. Her body is saying, "I'm noticing you." 3. Adjusting appearance. Does she fix her hair, touch her lips, or adjust her clothing? When you're nearby, these are classic signs of someone trying to present their best self. It's a natural reaction when someone wants to make a good impression. Imagine you walk into a room and suddenly she smooths her dress or subtly checks her reflection in her phone. It's not vanity, it's her way of saying, "I hope I look good for you." These small grooming actions are subconscious, but they speak volumes about her interest. 4. Lingering in your space. If she's finding reasons to stay near you, even when it's not necessary, she's probably checking you out. For instance, at the gym, she might pick the treadmill next to yours even when others are available, or at a social gathering. She might hover near your group, pretending to be involved in the conversation. Women often create opportunities for proximity when they're interested, hoping it leads to a natural interaction. If she's consistently in your space without a clear reason, she's likely drawn to you. 5. Mirroring your actions, subconsciously mimicking your movements, is a strong indicator of attraction. This is called mirroring, and it's rooted in psychology. If you lean forward during a conversation, she might do the same. If you take a sip of your drink, she might follow suit. Mirroring happens because we tend to mimic the behaviors of people we're attracted to as a way to build rapport. Pay attention to the subtle ways she mirrors your posture, gestures, or even speech patterns. It's her subconscious way of saying, "We're in sync." 6. Playful or nervous behavior. When a woman is secretly checking you out, her behavior might reveal a mix of playful and nervous energy. She might fidget with her hair, adjust her jewelry, or even tap her fingers absent-mindedly. Nervous laughter or a slightly flustered demeanor when you're nearby is another giveaway. Picture this: you make a casual comment and she bursts out laughing, perhaps a little too enthusiastically, or maybe she seems to stumble over her words. When you approach, these reactions aren't random. They're her body's way of processing attraction and excitement. 7. Compliments or observations. If she takes the time to notice and comment on something unique about you, she's likely interested. Women don't compliment randomly. They choose their moments carefully. For example, she might say, "I like your jacket. It really suits you," or "You have a great sense of style." Compliments can also come in the form of observations, like mentioning your watch hairstyle or even your energy in the room. These remarks serve as her way of starting a conversation or drawing your attention to the fact that she's noticed you. 8. Engaging friends to look. Women often involve their friends when they're interested in someone. If her friends are giggling, whispering, or sneaking glances in your direction, it's a strong sign. She's been talking about you. Imagine being at a bar and noticing a group of women looking your way, then quickly turning back to their conversation. This coordinated effort often indicates that one of them is checking you out and enlisting her friends to help gauge your interest. 9. Using social media signals. In today's world, social media has become a subtle yet powerful tool for showing interest. If she's liking your older posts, watching all your stories, or leaving comments on your photos, she's making her presence known. These small digital gestures are modern-day equivalents of catching your eye across the room. For example, if you post a gym selfie and she replies with a fire emoji or a playful comment, it's a clear signal she's paying attention. 10. Casual conversations or questions. Finding excuses to talk to you is one of the most straightforward ways women signal interest. She might ask you about something random, like your favorite coffee shop or the time of an event, just to start a conversation. Even seemingly mundane questions can be her way of keeping the interaction going. For instance, at work, she might ask, "Hey, have you tried the new cafe nearby?" or "What do you think about this project?" These small conversations are her way of creating a connection without appearing too direct. How to respond. When you notice these signals, recognizing the signals is just the first step. Knowing how to respond is where the magic happens. Here's how to navigate the situation with confidence and respect. First, gauge her comfort level. Is her body language open and inviting? Does she maintain eye contact, smile, or lean towards you when you're nearby? These are all signs she's receptive to interaction. On the other hand, if she seems withdrawn or distracted, it's best to hold off, respecting her space, and timing is crucial. Once you sense she's comfortable, start a conversation naturally. Avoid overthinking or trying to impress her with rehearsed lines. Instead, comment on something in the moment. For example, if you're at a cafe, you could say, "This place always has great coffee. Have you been here before?" or "What do you think of their playlist? It's pretty good today." Keeping it casual lowers the stakes and makes it easier for both of you to connect. Confidence is key. but so is respect. Approach her with a positive and friendly demeanor, showing genuine interest in what she has to say. Women appreciate authenticity, so be yourself. Avoid interrupting or dominating the conversation. Let her contribute naturally and listen actively to what she shares. Misinterpretations can happen, so it's important to handle them gracefully. If you misread her signals and she doesn't seem interested, don't take it personally. Simply thank her for her time or respond kindly and move on. Confidence also means being okay with a little rejection. It's part of the process. The goal here isn't just to initiate a connection, but to create an interaction that's enjoyable and comfortable for both of you. When you approach her with respect, confidence, and genuine interest, you not only increase your chances of success, but also set the tone for meaningful communication. So the next time you notice these subtle signs, trust your instincts and make your move respectfully and confidently. Common misconceptions about women's signals. When it comes to reading signals of interest, misunderstandings are common. Let's clear up a few myths so you can avoid unnecessary confusion or awkward situations. First, don't overanalyze. While subtle signals can indicate attraction, not every glance or smile has hidden meaning. Sometimes people are simply polite or naturally friendly. Overthinking every gesture can lead to unnecessary stress and even create imaginary signs where none exist. Stay grounded. Take the signals as part of the bigger picture, not as definitive proof of attraction. It's also crucial to differentiate between friendliness and romantic interest. A warm smile or engaging conversation might just reflect her kind personality, not necessarily romantic intent. For example, a barista might compliment your order, or a colleague might laugh at your jokes. But these behaviors don't always mean they're interested in more than a casual interaction. Misreading friendliness as attraction can lead to embarrassing moments or misunderstandings. So keep context in mind to avoid awkward situations. Pay attention to her overall body language and tone. Genuine interest tends to come with consistency. She might look for opportunities to engage with you or display multiple signs over time. On the other hand, if her actions feel sporadic or situational, it's best to approach with caution. Finally, remember that not all signals are intentional. People's body language can be subconscious, and they might not even realize the cues they're giving. That's why it's so important to remain respectful and avoid making assumptions. A thoughtful approach ensures you're never coming across as pushy or invasive. By keeping these misconceptions in check, you'll build better connections and avoid missteps. Confidence, respect, and a little patience go a long way when interpreting the complex world of attraction. Why understanding these signs builds better connections. Recognizing and respecting subtle signs of interest isn't just about knowing when someone is attracted to you. It's about fostering meaningful connections. When you're attentive to these cues, you demonstrate emotional intelligence, a quality that forms the foundation of healthy relationships. It shows that you're not only observant but also considerate of the other person's comfort and boundaries. Respecting these signals allows for smoother interactions. Instead of rushing into assumptions, you create an environment where trust and mutual interest can grow organically. This builds deeper connection because the other person feels seen, valued, and understood. Relationships thrive on communication and mutual respect, and understanding these non-verbal cues can bridge gaps where words might fall short at its core. Recognizing these signals isn't about deciphering a puzzle. It's about opening the door to genuine interaction by paying attention to the little things you lay the groundwork for. Stronger, more meaningful bonds that go beyond surface-level attraction. Now that you know the subtle signs, she's secretly checking you out. It's time to put your newfound knowledge to good use. Pay attention, stay confident, and remember to approach with respect. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up And don't forget to subscribe to Philosophy of Stoicism for more real, relatable advice on navigating the complexities of love and relationships. Remember, relationships take time, care and effort, but the rewards are worth it. When fear and caution are met with understanding and patience, they transform into trust and connection. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.